Hi everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. I just want to do a quick video here and just discuss the topic of how YouTube has helped us to better develop persistence when it comes to our silver stacking goals and also to our coin roll hunting goals. And I think that it's important just to recognize just the benefit of persistence and how small achievements week to week can add up to large achievements. And I wouldn't say that persistence is the only thing that you need, and it doesn't really make the objectives of trying to add in silver or the nickel bullion, for example, from coin roll hunting. It doesn't really make it easier, but it does increase the chances of success. And I think you see that a lot with a lot of the other silver channels out there. For example, Big Stack McGee, he does a lot of monthly updates, and it's just great to see his persistence and everyone else in the silver community, how their weekly and monthly efforts add up to big success. And what I'm also going to do is just tie it into Napoleon Hill's 4 steps to developing persistence from his book Think and Grow Rich, which is a very good self-improvement book that I'm currently reading, and it's definitely helpful not just for monetary riches, for example, but also physical, spiritual, and mental riches as well, just an overall self-improvement book. And just to jump right in, his first step to develop persistence is just a definite purpose backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment. Very important, and I think YouTube helps us just to always constantly define our purpose. And right now, in terms of silver stacking and coin roll hunting, my brother and I, our purpose is to try to protect our wealth within the current inflationary monetary and fiscal environment that we currently live in. And YouTube has definitely helped us to strengthen this purpose just by making it public and also doing videos that set out why this purpose makes sense. A lot of times what we do is we like to do a little bit of research and then make some videos, for example, just touching on inflation in, for example, our most recent why Canadians should stack silver, or if they should. A lot of research, the research helps us just to define this purpose and then just constantly to manage it and just always revisit whether that purpose makes sense. And of course, as you can see in our most recent videos, we usually do conclude that that purpose does make sense. And not only that, but it also helps to affirm the purpose, and the feedback is very important as well. We can't do all the research on our own, and we think that it's always important to get the feedback from everyone that watches the videos, and we do get a lot of great feedback just to help us define that purpose, how to sort of navigate the inflationary, monetary, and fiscal environment. But also, too, YouTube has definitely helped us with just reigniting whenever we're, not extremely motivated at the time, but just reigniting that burning desire to be successful, to keep pushing towards protecting our wealth from inflation. And what it does is it keeps us engaged. This is YouTube. It keeps us engaged in the purpose and also constantly thinking about it, as I already mentioned it. And just by doing public videos and expressing the purpose verbally, in those videos, it helps us to push us forward, and again, as I said, just instill some of that motivation to try to reach our purpose. And then also too, just once again, the feedback is always a great motivator and just reigniting that burning desire to be successful. So YouTube has certainly helped us in not only defining our purpose, but definitely backing that purpose with a burning desire to succeed. And just moving on to the second step, in Napoleon Hill's book on how to develop persistence, and just discussing how YouTube has helped us develop that persistence. The second step is a definite plan expressed in continuous action. And I would say that YouTube here has probably helped us the most. A lot of times when we were doing our coin roll hunting and also our silver stacking in the past, we recognized that we didn't have a definite plan, and we weren't really achieving our purpose, which is trying to protect our wealth from inflation. A lot of times our silver purchases were too sporadic, and the same thing with coin roll hunting. We would get off track a lot of the times and notice that without our coin roll order at the banks, we weren't really relying on a definite plan to achieve our purpose. And what we did is this year we kind of changed that around. We just got our feedback from YouTube. A lot of people had mentioned that they had had a lot of success with setting out a goal. And we thought that that was going to be extremely helpful for us in terms of silver stacking and coin roll hunting. So what we did was we established a 100-pound nickel bullion coin roll hunting goal, and also to a 100-ounce silver goal for 2014. And just with making these videos public on YouTube, it definitely gave us a framework for a definite plan to work towards, but also too by making weekly coin roll hunting videos and also to our monthly silver stacking updates. What it did was it expressed that plan in continuous action and also to strengthen our persistence towards those goals. And that's definitely been the most beneficial step that we've taken to achieve those goals. I think that the continuous action has been extremely helpful for us, and we wouldn't have gotten that otherwise if we weren't making weekly YouTube videos with coin roll hunting and monthly updates with our silver stacking. And then also too, again, just with expressing it through continuous action on YouTube, again, just engaging with the coin roll hunting communities and the silver stacking community and seeing others expressing their plans through continuous action, all of their purchases, and just discussing what they were going to purchase next. That motivated us to work harder towards our goals. It's definitely nice to always see and hear about the continuous actions that all of you guys are taking. So I see that the video has already been quite long here. We're already approaching 7 minutes, and I still have 2 more steps to how YouTube has helped us develop persistence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here and then come out with a part 2 for the last 2 steps. I don't want to take up too much of your time with this single video here. So I hope that that has been helpful, again, to just the 2 ways to start how YouTube has helped us develop persistence and how it's helped with these steps. The first one is a definite purpose backed by a burning desire for its fulfillment. YouTube has helped us define that purpose, which is to protect our wealth from inflation, and has also helped us just to reignite a burning desire to fulfill that purpose just here by putting those videos public. And it's also helped us to define a plan and express that plan in continuous action. So I'll stop the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. I'll try to get that second video up as quick as I can. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first part, and I'll see you in part 2.